Star Trek. The original programs included many yeomen, although succeeding Star Trek programs have seldom had crew members with the designation. The most well-known yeoman was Janice Rand, who worked on board the US Enterprise for Captain James T. Kirk. Several young ladies played the role of yeoman for the remainder of the series when Whitney left TOS after the first season's first 8 episodes. Although Zach Nguyen, Captain Pike's former yeoman, was first presented in Among the Lotus Eaters of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, Pike does not seem to have one at the moment. Yeoman Colt was proposed by the Telosians as a prospective mate for Captain Pike in the original unaired pilot for Star Trek, the original series, and Pike even remarked on the oddity of having a woman on the bridge. In the TOS episode The Corbomite Maneuver, Captain Kirk said something similar about Yeoman Rand. The yeoman role in Star Trek contributed to the 1960s media cliché of men in authority having young, beautiful women as their secretaries, but later series have done away with it for a very good reason. Like many Starfleet officer jobs, the yeoman post was inspired by the U.S. Navy. A yeoman in the Navy manages administrative tasks while working in an office environment. A yeoman is defined by Merriam-Webster as an attendant or officer in a royal or noble household or a person attending or assisting another. The yeomen of Star Trek blend this broader meaning with the Navy's usage of the term. A yeoman worked as the captain's aide on a normal starship, doing numerous tasks and responding to the captain's demands in a manner similar to a secretary. Yeomen might be in any level, from crewmen in the enlisted ranks to junior officers. On Star Trek, the original series, for instance, Yeoman Rand was a non-commissioned Starfleet officer who sometimes accompanied the captain on away missions in addition to her responsibilities on board the ship. Women held low-ranking officer positions seldom on TOS. Therefore, the role of yeoman allowed for a greater representation of women in the cast. In truth, the TOS yeomen were nearly all gorgeous young ladies, which sometimes caused male commanders to say improper things. In several instances, a female yeoman's primary function was to pique the interest of the males in her immediate vicinity. Yeomen aboard starships are not necessary in a Starfleet-like organization or the United Federation of Planets, an allegedly ideal society. The post of yeoman seems superfluous in light of technology like food replicators, computers, and data PADDs that are accessible aboard ships. With the technology of the Star Trek world, most of the administrative labor that a yeoman in the Navy does, for example, might be automated. Following Star Trek, the original series, ensigns or other junior officers would carry out any essential yeoman tasks in subsequent Star Trek productions. Starship captains had food replicators installed in their quarters by the time Star Trek: The Next Generation was aired, eliminating the need for them to be served meals or coffee. Although the responsibilities and treatment of yeomen may have been modernized, the breakthroughs in Star Trek's distant future make the post obsolete. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to give us support for more.